Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look, see, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live with. Showtime.
Well, we are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. The former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And incomplete to open things up.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Play action. It's Herbert. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Now Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Next receivers will spread the defense out, and they're able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Carr now to throw. Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
See,
seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Carr. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And where's the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception a lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay.
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. Austin Eckler, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it, a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Caught on the right side by Adams. Finding room at midfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action. Now it's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now Carr again. His throw incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Jacobs. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Herbert off of play action. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Herbert. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Some free safety.
Oh, you got to have have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands, and, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they
You there? Come on, dog.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Yes, sir.
And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Who get ball? I forgot.
You back
I get ball.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to
yes, sir.
For the second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard from the 6. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside.
I'm finna score right here. Right here, I'm finna score. You said it was game time, so I gotta score.
Offense set to get this drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On first down, Carr.
Ah, fucking had him too.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback though for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They've been schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Again, it's Carr.
What? No fucking way, bruh.
Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So it was a drive that had real
fake ass shit. Let's go.
Quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive.
Don't do it. We're getting to him.
And he's going to go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Herbert now. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection. Coming right out of the locker room. They were feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can.
He's got a man, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams, 73 yards. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Play action. They'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams.
Yes, sir.
3rd interception. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
I think you switch off of me.
And now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And some space here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Shotgun now for Carr. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Carr to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr It's caught here by Adams. They'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
You ain't even try different defense. That's crazy.
That's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's Bolden. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Carr gonna throw.
Damn, I seen it too.
Intercepted.
I seen it.
And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. Whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt.
Bro, tackle. What the fuck?
But didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone. And that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
From the 27, Herbert. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. They will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing the 2nd and a bundle. Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game. And quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. Pass complete. It's Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They need only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Carr.
Oh my God, no way.
It's intercepted. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. That's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And some room to work. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Herbert now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Throwing his car. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play.
And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.